Kiltzy. There we go. All right. Unmuted. I think we got it. It says muted Kiltzy. Come on. All right. Shayar, Monica Butler, everyone, good morning. Let's see. Yuan, how you doing? Hi, Dr. Kiltzy. Great to see you, my brothers and sisters. Can you hear Kiltzy now? No sound. Can't hear. No sound. Carnivore K. Good morning. Guard morning. Suzanne, how you doing? We are listening to this Grandma Pepper 2022. Awesome. We got Jeff Picone, Brother Ray, Scott Shipley, Benita Neitz, Vanessa H. Fernando Gomez, Dr. Gomez. Awesome. We're on this journey, all rocking and rolling, making this better. 1957 Carnivore, Alicia Lavor. Awesome. How was the wedding? Oh my God, the wedding. Like, all right, let me see. I've got some pics, but they're on Instagram. And I got a few here. I got it was so awesome and amazing. And Kiltzy was in a suit, but he got dressed to kind of get on the road to get flying back to Syracuse. And but it was just amazing. Max is the luckiest dude. Bella's the luckiest gal, and the guy and gal, obviously. And it was rocking. We'll get more of these pics up there to share with the universe. I was doing some. They invited me part of the new movie Animal, and they interviewed Crazy Kiltzy on this journey. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Where is it? Let's see. We are all so blessed to be alive and in the journey of called humanity, and you are part of it. All around the globe, we're part of this because social media allows us to be part of something without having to travel anywhere. We're time travelers. All right, the same wedding now, carnivore wedding. Yeah, Lisa, it was a carnivore wedding and a carnivore cake. And Angela was at the grill making the steaks. They were so amazing. Beauty Studio Tampa, how you doing? And you got to join the Wired for Health Meat Stock. Good friend Scott Everson, he's a rock star, helping teach us all how we can be part of this universe. And again, all you need to do is stop by, say hi. Morning, Jeff Picone, Jonathan Fay, the 27th. Let's go. Get your work boots on. Get up and out. Hey, Brother Ray, Scott Shipley from Austin, Vanessa H. Hello there. Clear on KMT, Vanessa H. Awesome. Joe Roberts, hello, everyone. And Michael Pregler, good morning. Sorry I didn't meet at the 5:30 Zoom meeting. Miss T and I went out to dinner. I had been away, so sometimes you got to put some of the regular stuff away and spend time with your partner. And just some real time of like, yes, I'm listening. All right, let's see. Johan Carnivore, Susan, today I'm having a hard time. Don't know why, but do hard day. It's a hard day. I love kick-ass hard. I love hard. Matima, question, Dr. Kiltz, 17-year young daughter, please. I need to do blood tests or any of the tests you suggest for her. She's always in pain, tummy ache, diarrhea, nausea, bloating. First question is, Matima, SZ, what is your daughter eating? Your daughter's eating the wrong food. You don't need any test. You need to realize, eat the meat, be the master. Kiltz's baby's diet, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. MS Stock 87 is in the house on, we've got Dr. Kiltz Instagram, CNY Instagram. We got our KMT Mighty Tribe. And this is all free around the globe, by the way. You don't have to pay Kiltzy a dime, but you got to show up. And that costs more than the money you might spend and then not even use something. How many times do you spend money on something and then it just sits in a shelf or in a closet and you never use it? The good thing about this is you just have to show up and you got to do nothing. Just listen, and we're all learning together. That's what we're doing. It's a hard day. Grandma Pepper, good morning. I hear you now. Rosie Red, good morning, Tribe, and Dr. Kiltz. Melanie Brooks, good morning, sunshine from Kissimmee, Florida. All right, I got my Norman Vincent Peale book, and today is August 27th, and it says, according to NVP, Go out of your way to talk optimistically about everything. This is one of the best. Go out of your way to talk positive, loving, kind, generous, and optimistically about everything, even a hard, bad day. That's what we're here to do. Hard, bad day. And I got this. My right inguinal hernia is, even though I've had it repaired already, it's got to be repaired again. Remember, even when you're carnivore, as we age and as time goes on, this thing was damaged long ago, and it sometimes comes back, and I just got to do the work. Jennifer, I'm 42 with PCOS. Today, I talked with the donor team to discuss donor eggs. With using donor eggs, do I have a higher success versus my own? Yes, but look at Kiltz's Keto Carnivore Guide. Plenty of women with 42 years young having babies. And Daniel Trevor, my good friend, sent me a copy of his book. Actually, it's a second copy because I already got a copy now. But he highlighted detecting and treating PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And he highlights Jason Fung's work. And it's simply, we are lionesses and lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep. That's simple as that, right? All right, Michael Keene, sounds good on YouTube, bro. Wow, great pictures. Oh my God. And we're going to put more pictures up to sharing pictures together. Brothers and sisters around the globe. That's what we are. Simple as that. I want quiet life, so sad. Life is not sad. Life is beautiful. It's a mindset. You just have to change the mind and believe the beauty of the universe happens as it's meant to happen always. We're born, we live, we die. But none of that is true death because it's just part of the universe and evolution of change and changing us from one entity to another. We're all evolving from one entity to another. That's all we are. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for everything yesterday. You are the best. We hope you have an awesome day. Lisa Marie, we love you. Barb and Nelson, we love you. The Feral Grandma, good morning to you, Feral Grandma. How you doing this beautiful God-given day? You see, I always say you got to have faith in God first, and God is in the mirror. My good friend Ben Wu always says, God is in the mirror. Through the living religion of Christ's teachings, we prepare ourselves for the experience of spiritual infilling. We learn to get the limitations we have accepted for ourselves and our world out of the way so that we can perceive the truth. We learn to evaluate life's potential not on the basis of appearance, but according to the Christ light. The Christ light is a concept, an idea. It has nothing to do with religion. It's a philosophy of a human being. Human beings, many human beings that have translated the thoughts of one dude named JC and how he learned from others and they learned from others and they learned from others and they learned from others. We're all learning ancient global. That's it. Good morning from the Philippines. Let's see. Catch, Chavez, Bidala. Awesome and amazing. We are the brothers and sisters around the globe, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, doesn't matter. Matima, you calm me down. You, Dr. Kiltz. Energy is amazing, whether high or calm. Yeah, Kiltz, he goes up and down. ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, all of those things I've suffered. Have you ever seen cervical stenosis or tubal blockages relieve themselves through carnivore fasting? Landa Lei, Landa do Mas Lai. Yes, I've seen it often because remember, inflammation damages every cell of our body and causes the tubal environments to swell. And by simply faith, fasting, and carnivore, and I call it the feline way, right? We are the lionesses and lions. Cordelia, good morning. The Feral Grandma, good morning. Albany, New York. My PMS symptoms so bad. How can I? Okay, so a plant manifested syndrome, PMS, PCOS, plant-caused ovarian sickness. It is so simple. Eat like a lion, live like a lion, and the regal life will unfold. You are the master of the universe. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of August, 24. another rock solid day. And we're all surfing the net, looking for thoughts, ideas, kindness, generosity. And look at my good friends, Bella and Max, SBGs. And I think, is it tomorrow? Let me see what I'm on. I'm going to be with SBG. It might be tomorrow, or is it next week? Let's see. Okay. Nope, it's not. I think maybe it's next Wednesday. Let's see which Wednesday. I'm on SBG the 28th. Nope, not there. It's one of these. Let's try the 11th. Oh, okay. So September 11th, SBG, 7 p.m. They got Kiltz showing up. Right on. And we are just doing this together every day. What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? Claire, Vanessa, Joe Roberts, Michael Pregler, Raymond Kiltz, Jeff Picone. Get to the gym, kick today's ass. That's what we're doing. Work boots on. Go to work every day. I love work. I love work. I love work. Let's see. I re-inspire every day. I retire at night. I re-inspire through the dreams I think. I get up early. I get moving. I do my 100. I did 150 push-ups today. Again, I started at like 20, and then I got to 50, and then I got to 50 twice a day. Then I got 100 at once. Now I'm up to 150. And don't forget your Sean O'Mara Mighty Man sprints. Walk and sprint, walk and sprint, walk and sprint. That's all you need to do. And you don't have to do too much. Your sprint could be just like a fast walk. All you need to do in life. Dr. Nelson Vasquez, MD from Central Florida, is in the house. And I think Kiltz and Nelson are going to be doing an interview very soon. So I'm really excited about it. All you need to do, see, when you label your diseases, I'm sick, or I've had sickness, or I still have sickness. Don't label yourself that way. Label yourself as healthy and well. I'm fantastic. How are you doing? And listen, this idea that illness, remember, illness is a filling of the mind. That's all it is. Mindset. Michael Keene. It is hard with no glasses on. Sorry, man. Fully up now. Okay, Michael Keene, you're here. Here in the house. Rahman, good morning from Wasaga Beach, Ontario, Canada. Rahman, awesome, moving around the world. My good friend Rahman was in Italy, Jamaica, and now Ontario, Canada. Wasaga, awesome. Dr. Nelson, good morning from Central Florida. Josephine's Designs, good morning. Remember, you are the designer of your life. And I know we're all we're thinking that someone else is in charge. Nobody else is in charge of your life but you. So make some really bad art, and then eventually someone's going to say, wow, that's badass art. And we're doing this together, and we're so grateful and blessed for everyone for showing up every day. Michelle, let's see. I'm just kind of hitting some waves to my Instagram. Thank you for stopping in. Augie, Rico, the Professor, Foodie Gone Carnivore from New York City. And look I love all sorts of foods, Italian, Mediterranean. Been eating this shit since the day I was born. My mom was eating it when I was simply a little embryo in that beautiful uterus. And I can tell you that through the years, I suffered ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, depression, anxiety, migraines. I couldn't read, kicked out of school in a gang, 18th Street, Inano, way back in the 60s, 70 time. And I got my ass kicked in, kicked out. And thankfully, to an LAPD officer, he saved my life, and the rest is history. I couldn't read, but I read. I'm a voracious reader. Dance with Friends, Susie Underwood's. Wow, 100 push-ups. Okay, do 20. So you see, do what you can today, and you will grow and improve what you could do tomorrow. That's what we're all doing. I'm always inspired by those doing amazing, billion things. Chris Black, Morning Master Kiltz. Thank you, Master Black. Susie Underwood, Through Faith it possible. Is possible. Through faith all is possible. All you have to do is have faith. I'm reading my friend Jim Slotnick's book, A Short Life, and you get writing your book, and you could video it, blog it. You could do so many things. But my good friend Jim died in the 80s of glioblastoma. And I love reading his stuff because he reminds me, and I got a picture of him right here, that he is still alive. You see, everything is living in us through our evolutionary greatness of sharing stories. I remember with my brother in the hall before the test, I was zonked out of my mind. I began realizing what a wonderful fellow he was, and how deep my love for him was, and how there was nobody in the world with whom I would rather spend the last moments of my life. When all of a sudden, wham, the test was over, and I was back in my hospital room. I saw my father's face hovering over me. I looked flushed. I began to worry about his blood pressure getting too high. Jim was always worrying about and caring for others. I do know this. He was trying to tell me that my tumor was back and that I could get chemotherapy. All I heard was, the tumor is back. Chemotherapy. The tumor is back. The tumor. I slipped off into a morphine-induced sleep. What I realized from all of this, and this is why I talk about my brothers and sisters who have passed before at what we believe are earlier ages than they should be, but everything happens according to God's plan. I do know this, and realizing that I think Jim was suffering from a plant-based, low-animal fat dietary dilemma, and that's what we're here to share shares of, and it's not just donuts. It's not just but it's fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts. Even those things, and too much of frequency can be deadly for humanity. Jeff Picone, kick that ass. No known issues currently eating keto meat, eggs, fish, organs, dairy. Thoughts on cutting down on the dairy. Joe Roberts, if you're feeling fantastic, I do bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. I rarely do a cookie, cake, or ice cream. I don't lose my shirt over it. And I love life. And even if you're in the vegan, vegetarian world, I invite my vegan friends to at least go to the vegetarian side. I think the real important thing is to add fat. And remember, plants are live organisms also that we have controlled and corralled and changed their DNA and their glycobiome and their microbiome and everything about them. And we are manipulators of the world. But you can change everything. So by simply saying, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I am feeling awesome, amazing, foodie gone carnivore. Kiltz is a foodie fiend too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got a queue on Instagrams. Yoshi Fishing, Manifestation and Gratitude. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate everyone. And listen, I'm just sharing my thoughts and ideas that are my thoughts and ideas, but I've learned from many others well before me. Best Siam, awesome, and Free Burnout, Dr. Kiltz, man, Chadsta, awesome, and this, let's see, not this weekend. Let me see. It's going to be the 7th of September. Miss Lisa Wiedemann, Carnivore Doctors, having a meetup in New Jersey, and you want to get a chance to connect with Kiltz and just share some stories, ideas, please come down. And we're going to be talking about all this. And you know what? If you show up, you show up. Let's see. Aditun Adi Jorin Boluwade. You can say that again. Use as you label it. Don't label. You label yourself with love, kindness, generosity, faith, and the gods. I am the God. You are the God. We are the gods. Ashran, Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics. How are you doing? How's Ava? Pula, good morning from Wisconsin. Heat wave. We love heat waves. It's a heat wave flowing through your heart. And remember, your heart is where everything happens. Your heart is where everything happens. And Bella and Max's wedding, and I know they're going to be sharing more and more and more. Those two are my I want to say brothers and sisters, but like my children, and we're all children of God together, and we're doing the work together to learn to help those people around the globe that are kind of in the weapon world. Let's put the weapons away and let's have a meetup. Meetup. You got to go to the beef roundup that we did in Landers and in Riverton, Wyoming. Amazing. Tyler McCann, awesome. Francis C. Rodriguez, Yuhan, my pleasure. Josephine's design. We met you at Keto Orlando in hospital to emergency stomach surgeries, praying through next steps. Josephine praying every single day. And again, just because you're carnivore doesn't mean something else ain't going to happen to your life where it goes like, what the shit happened? Listen, I got this. I had a single hernia repaired about 8 years ago. I had a triple hernia repaired about 3 years ago. Now I got to go get another hernia repaired because the tissue was damaged long ago. That's just the way it is, and it happens sometimes. It does. It's okay. Dr. Sartori's going to fix it again. He's an awesome surgeon. Alexander, Nikki Douglas. And look at, just because you're darn a carnivore doesn't mean, listen, we are going to end up as fertilizer. That's just the nature. Have faith in God's work and way every day. Let's see. Wedding pics were beautiful. What a treat to be officiated. I was so much fun that I officiated a wedding. Oh my God, it was fantastico. Leticia, Little Ford Schoolhouse, Vanessa H. I walked twice today. I had a dip in the ocean, invigorating. Woo-ha, woohoo, woohoo. Tonya White, right? How you doing? Good morning, Leticia King. So sweet. And look at, don't chastise yourself if you go from carnivore to ketovore and ketovore to carnivore, and then maybe you wind up being a paleovore. Be you, love you. And when you label yourself with beauty, joy, kindness, the universe will unfold more and more and more of that one. I grew up in Finger Lakes wine country, always went to State Fair in Syracuse. Rosie Red, I think it's still going on. I haven't been in a few years, but you got to go to the State Fair in Syracuse. Amazing, amazing people, so much joy and happiness. I was supposed to get down to Sarasota yesterday, but I got a wedding this week and excited about it. And so many great, amazing people wherever you go. And sometimes we change. So if you see my good friend Alan Glover, say, hey, where's Kiltzy? And my good friend Jeremy Schwimmer, and my most beautiful love, Miss Tia Hall. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz, Gianna Telado, King Tone Capone, Gianni, and Miss Pilar and Mr. Luca are getting married down in Princeton on the 14th. My daughter Pilar's getting married. They're having a little boy. I'm so excited. Life is good, and what a blessing. Life is a blessing. Cheryl O. How long does it take for a shoulder to heal from being dislocated? It's been 10 weeks since the injury. It's now let it rest, Cheryl O. Let it rest. I think too much the physical therapy. Let it rest. The glycobiome is different. The glycobiome is the rock star, and people are always like worried. What's the glyco with it? Like this? Nobody knows about the glycobiome and glycosylation. It kicks ass on the microbes. Those microbes in your body want to eat you and take you down. They are not your friend. They just happen to be there, but you're feeding them a lot of plants and protein, which they ferment and is kicking your ass through and through. Sunny C, good morning to you. How you doing? It's a great day. Morning all. This is just a quick stop. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to my brothers and sisters, my ketovores, my carnivores, my paleovores, my vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians. We're all on the journey together, and let's label all with goodness and greatness, and let's put the weapons away. Come on, let's put the weapons away. Let's stop bombing others, and let's maybe have a beef bomb. Let's beef it up. In all the beef, pork, lamb, goat producers of the world, you got to eat the fatty meat. And if you're going to eat the plants, make sure you cook them, ferment them, prep them, add a lot of fat, and that's where it's at. And my bet is the plants are the predators. And have you seen cystocele, rectocele, uterine prolapse repair? No, Leticia, you can heal it in some ways. And but I think carnivore helps, and do the Kegel exercises. You gotta help the core, strengthen the core. But sometimes, no matter what you do, we do have modern surgical approaches that sometimes help with these things. I'm not going to turn my back to that stuff. Leon Gravasande. But I know my good friend Sabrina Soltz delivered babies naturally at home. And I think through carnivore, even our pregnancies for women are going to be better. And if you look at the animal world, like the cows, they don't require they don't require what am I thinking? They don't require a veterinarian to deliver their babies. You know that, don't you, right? We're on this depth of life, right? We are on this depth of life, and in scoped Kiltz and in the world. Listen, I'm not here out to get you, except to get you. I'm going to get you in this world of love and kindness and faith and generosity. This is my job in life, is to get you into the world of love, kindness, generosity, faith, hope, happiness. My good friend, Dr. Leo Buscaglia. Now, I call him my good friend because I've read his books and I know him well. I've watched his videos. He's a rock star, but so are you. Kiltz up, Chad's up. All right, Chadsta. I'm just like, let's get my wave and shout out to my brothers and sisters on the Instagram side. And listen, I'm working to co-follow you and everyone else. I'm doing an interview with Sally K. Norton, my rock star sister, who's from the Syracuse area, who talks about all those super toxic superfoods for a surgeon to help me in the PNW, Leticia King. Let's see, what are you looking to fix again, Leticia? We got to get some of the OBGYNs. And listen, the fertility doctors that do retrievals and transfers are great, but nurse practitioners, gynecologists, embryologists, nurses, nurse practitioners, front and back, and all of this, without each and every one of them, nothing happens. It requires everyone. And if we can train more people to do more things, get to work, get up and go every day, we can explore and lower the costs for everyone. We have to bring the cost of healthcare down. This is what we're doing by simply sharing faith, fasting, and eat like a feline. United Carnivore from Tampa Bay. Jonathan Fay loved Leo Buscaglia. When was it? The 70s, 80s? Leo loved Leo. Amazing. Natural help for lichen sclerosis. Carnivore. Carnivore is like the kick-ass one, but ketovore is good too. Listen, you got to start somewhere. That's it. And don't forget meat stock with the Scott Everson, my rock star brother, and he is my brother. Oops. Oppressed people, plant people syndrome. Oops, United Carnivore, oppressed plant people syndrome. And the other greatest, Sean O'Mara's quote is good labs or good life. It's as simple as that. Ignore the labs, focus on the life you're living, even in the troubles you've got, because troubles are the treasures. Like this guy, Jesus Christ. And again, he's an amazing philosopher, a human who figured out the story that he learned from other humans, ancient sages of the universe that simply say, I will not fight. I will fight no more. Was that Chief Joseph? Someone's going to bring that quote to the table for Kiltz. I will fight no more forever. Was that it? I will fight no more forever. Cheryl O. Candy Cream, how you doing? Fat suppresses inflammation, the microbiome. You see, I think you want to suppress the microbiome. You can't kill them all no matter what. They're there, but that doesn't mean they're good for you. The glycobiome, good mix of vitamin foods, drink for higher sperm quality, F-wing. It's eat the fatty meat. Try Kiltz's molecular fertility and Kiltz health organ meat supplements. And you got to try some Pluck also, some of the sprinkle the stuff. We're going to be adding all this stuff to our store that you could get a link to buy our stuff and get a discount. We're working on the Kiltz link that you can buy and connect and get really great stuff. Kiltz link. And the stories are critical. Remember, you are the potter. You are the clay. You are the fire that heats it up and makes the strength of life, but it will one day become fertilizer no matter what you do. It will end up in the core of the earth as the molten lava. Yes, good morning, United Carnivore from Nelson, Dr. Nelson Vasquez, Central Florida. Fat is fat all one, or are the grades of fat all fat is fantastic. See, I don't believe you can label brown or white or visceral or sub-Q or retroperitoneal or perirenal or intramuscular or interosseous as good or bad, because it's all your beautiful fat. That's it. You want to improve sperm? Carnivore. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. That is the way. All right. What different glycobiome and microbiome? Sorry. Okay. The glycobiome is the sugar layer of your body that's critical for survival. The microbiome are the microbes that are living inside your gut and on your skin and in places it probably shouldn't be, like the vagina, the cervix, the uterus, the peritoneal cavity. But the glycobiome is the sugar layer. Look up glycobiome. And the microbiome, all those microbes that want to make you mush. See, the microbes are just living organisms that are eating off of you. They may be there, but they're not ultimately good for us. There may be a symbiosis, but many times the same bacteria, yeast that are good become bad. It's kind of like your right arm's good, your left arm's bad. Why would you label it anything other than amazing? Dr. Nelson. Sandra Acer, good morning, Dr. K and family. Missed this meetup. Recently relocated to Guam. Sandra Acer, happy to join you all. Sandra, thank you for being here. To my brothers and sisters around the globe, I appreciate your being here, right? I think that's how we label it, right on. All right, where are we going here? And see, let's get all those. Champagne Wallace to the new carnivore couple. Yes, Max and Bella and Max Ma, they are rock stars. They're inspirations for all of us. And you do not have to have an MD, DO, naturopath. The degrees you have are based on the degrees of life that you will lead yourself with. And we're learning from each other, are we not? We are learning from each other. Glorious morning from Canada. We love you, Doc, from Iraq. My brothers and sisters from Iraq. Scotty Fletcher, Champagne Wallace, mom of three savages. My brothers, my brother Tom and I were savages. Brother Ray, the first, Maria the second, Rob the third, and Tom the fourth. We're all alive. And remember, through life, things will happen. Things will happen to your body in order to get you back to fertilizer to feed the plants, which will then feed the meat, then will feed the lions. It's the circle of life. The core, right? The core energy is always moving, always moving. Bishara, Leo Buscaglia was a treasure. I love Leo. Leo Buscaglia, Italian. See, I'm Italian, right? But I have some Irish. See, my father's father, Mackenzie Woods, my father never knew Mackenzie, and we're not 100% sure where Mackenzie was from. Think it was England, but Angelina was never talking about him. My father was raised partly in foster care. Thank you to the foster system for taking care of those amazing children. And then Joe Kiltz, who married Angelina, adopted my father about, I think, when he was like 12, 13, 14, and a very big inspiration for my father. My father led a beautiful, amazing, hard-ass life. And he taught me much. The hardships of life are part of God's work for us. Hardship, strongship. I was kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, father in jail. Jesus Christ saved the man. And my mother also, Maria Victoria Zorilli, also. But yes, Leo Buscaglia, a treasure chest of knowledge. My mom's addicted to sugar carbs. I'm taking her to the Montello Theater, Octaves 12, praying she receives and changes. Candy Kiltz will be there at the Montello Theater. We're sharing the word in the way. We are all here to share the word of God, and God is within us, and God is love to everyone. And we're here to put the weapons away, the anger, the sadness, the madness, the craziness. Now, remember, if you run away from everyone that is like that, well, then how are you going to teach them and learn from them together? So you got to hang out with bad people like that guy JC did. And guess what? We're all badass people. We're all badass, good, loving, kind, generous people. That's it. I will be there, Candy Rose. And we're doing this together because I too had problems. And dead people don't. That's what I say. Let's see. You block your dream when you allow your fear to grow bigger than your faith. United Carnivore. And yet it all happens the way it's supposed to. See, I never say I wish it would have been this way or that way. I am always grateful for exactly the way it's gone. Exactly. This is the challenge. Then we're fighting the way, and Jesus Christ, God, Lord, Buddha, Mohammed, Moses, Abraham, or Dr. Anita Marie Johnson, or Michael Sully, or Candy Rose, or Sandra Asari, or Leticia King, Leon Gravasande. We're all on the journey together, and we're simply brothers and sisters. And yes, yesterday we might say, "Oh, what the hell happened?" Sorry. Please forgive me for all that I've done to harm you. My job in life is to become better and learn better, and that's what we're here to do. So let faith overcome fear every single day. Faith evolves and restores everything. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz, Dr. Nidra Marie Johnson. We love you. Thank you for being here. It is not joy that makes us grateful. It is the gratitude that makes us joyful every single day. The lions lead and sheep be our feed. RP Joy. Good morning. Bless us all. Bless us all. That's what this is about. And pain, sorrow, hardship, I've lived it. All right. So I got to put my leg up on something to lift it up a little bit to help my right inguinal hernia that I'm getting repaired. I think my repair is scheduled for let's see when it is. It's like September 23rd. See, I've got to get to Lisa Wiedemann's on the 7th, Pilar and Luca's wedding on the 14th, Audra Coleman's meetup on the 21st, and then they're gonna then Sartori's gonna kid Kiltzy in for his he's going to do an external hernia repair. Listen, no matter who you are, things are going to happen, even carnivores. You guys got to look up goitrogenic foods? Goitrogenic foods. And I got this great list from JeeValLifestyle.com. JeeVal, JeeVal. JeeValLifestyle.com. And it's about goitrogenic foods to avoid, reduce for optimal thyroid health. Arugula, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cassava root, cauliflower, collard greens, eggplant, horseradish, kale, leeks, figs, grapes, peaches, pears, okra, sweet potatoes, strawberries, almonds, pine nuts, walnuts, peanuts, hemp, millet, pumpkin seeds, garbanzo beans, soybeans, wheat, kamut, barley, spelt, bulgur, rye. All these things cause damage to every cell of your body, not just the thyroid gland. That's the craziness of the story. Bless us all. Bless us all. Forgiveness is love in the most notable form. Let's work on our brothers and sisters in Russia and Ukraine, the Gaza, Israel, to bring forgiveness to all. And when we can all begin to learn to love, but maybe let's have a meetup. Carnivore K, you're in the house. Mindset. We are the examples. We are the empire. It's within us. Yes. What I have to share doesn't make sense. Now, I'm a physician. I'm the authority of health and of health knowledge. But then the internet came along and they released they let the cat out of the bag. They released all the information for everyone to know. Now everyone has access to knowledge and information. It's kind of like when they started writing the Bible in simpler terms in many multiple languages. They let the cat out of the bag. Damn. I wanted to control everyone. Now everyone has medical knowledge. They don't even need me. They're getting healthy on keto diets, carnivore diets, paleo diets, faith and fasting lifestyles. It's like they could do this without me. What am I going to do as a physician, a surgeon? What am I going to do? Everyone's going to get healthy. All these women are going to be having babies. Men's erections are going to get better, and sexual function for both men and women is going to improve on a carnivore, ketovore lifestyle. Faith and fasting is all you need to do, right? No more dissections, drugs, and doctors. Oh my God, what Kiltz? He's going to just have to go back to doing pottery, painting, and podcasting. Pottery, painting, and podcasting. That's going to be left with as my degree. And we in this world are working to help more people, not hurt more people. And I'm grateful for all the doctors and OBGYNs and fertility docs and practitioners and all of us. But remember, you have access to all the knowledge and information. You got to read and experience something you don't believe in. All the vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, give it a shot. If you're hurting and painful, look at carnivore and ketovore, faith and fasting. It's magical. EF Wing. What is good mix of vitamins, food, drink, high sperm count? Carnivore, fatty meat, salt water, 1 meal a day, faith in life, and go for a walk and a sprint. Look at Sean O'Mara. Look at Lisa Wiedemann's Carnivore Doctor. Look at Kelly Hogan. Oh my God, Courtney Luna's new book. Courtney gave me a book and she sent me some also in the mail. But I think Bella picked up, or Max picked up my copy at the Rose, Shoshone Rose Hotel and Casino. And listen, you got to go to the Shoshone Rose Hotel and Casino. At least go there to eat. And think of, if you're going gambling, think of it as a donation to the Shoshone tribe. You know, maybe you're going in there, so like, I'm going to donate $100 to the cause, right? And don't drink alcohol of any significance or frequency. Susan, love your positivity. Always inspire me. This keeps me going on Carnivore in Life. It keeps me going. That's why I loved reading and watching people like Leo Buscaglia. I'm inspired every day. That's why I love to read my friend Jim Slotnick's book, A Short Life. Jim, I met at Los Angeles Free Clinic back in the 80s, before I started medical school. And Jim was amazing. He gets glioblastoma and dies like 2 or 3 years later, but he reminds me every day of the joy of life. And we're all going to die when we're going to die. And just be grateful for the days you have to live. That's it. It might be a flash of a lightning bolt and then it's done, right? Bliss for today, Monica Hammerstein. And I met Trevor McCann's mom, Susie, at the homestead with Angela and the kids in the I'm going to say in the Riverton Landers area. I think it was Paradise. And amazing people. We got to milk some cows and see some horses and chickens all around. Even in the midst of the wedding, the chickens were. Or when I was filming with the animal, and listen, we are human animals. You know it. You've heard the words, oh, he's an animal. And every day in every way, love your body, love the fat, love the joints, love the pain, love the process. You got to give love to all of it because God created all of it for you and I. 5:46 in the morning. It's Tuesday, the 27th, and you and I are the rock stars of the universe. A few quotes. I got to find my book by Sally K. Norton. And Fine words are meaningless when we come face to face with suffering, the fifth mountain. But ultimately, the words will take our suffering to surfing. The word is the way. Discovered Leo Buscaglia in 72 in my philosophy of love class. Still love him. I went to the University of Southern California, and he was a professor there. That's why I learned about Leo. I went there between, let's see, when I was there. I graduated in 1980. So 88, 89, 99, and 89. Was that it? No. 70. No, 78 and 79. That's when I discovered. Maybe I was watching him also on Dinah Shore or Merv Griffin show. So many great. Listen, we are all here as podcasters, as people casters. We're just people casting. That's it. And like we're fisher for men and women and boys and girls and young and old in positive, loving, kind ways. That's it. Forgiveness is what we're here to do. We're here to forgive. That's it. The most important part of life. So fine words are meaningless when we come face to face with suffering by the fifth mountain, but ultimately the word is the way. And if you get the right words, they will take suffering to surfing. And those surfers just get right on top of that wave, and then they go right in the cone of the curl, right? And the what does it look like? Whoa! It's like, this is why I love snowboarding. But I go on the medium slopes now. I get out to Vail pretty much. I didn't go this last year, but I'm going to go this year. United Carnivore, love others the way they are every single day. Everyone. You see, when you judge anything with negativity, your body says, why are you judging me with negativity? See, you are the creator of everything out there. So what you want to do is you want to use the mind manifester to make the changes that are critical in life. All right, what's today's Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman? I got to get them on my blogs, my Kiltz's Keto Carnivore Conversations. I'm going to put Keto Carnivore, I think, there because, listen, we want to bring everyone into the story. Everyone can do keto. It's a concept. You don't have to check the blood. It's just, I always say, eat the fat, do fasting, and have faith. Faith, fasting, and fat. That's it. Heraclitus, laugh or cry. The Daily Stoic, Seneca, on tranquility of mind. Heraclitus would shed tears whenever he went out in public. Democritus laughed. One saw the whole as a parade of miseries, the other of follies. And so we should take a lighter view of things and bear them with an easy spirit. For it is more human to laugh at life than to lament it. Like, you got to laugh at Kiltz. Is this guy real? Is he like, what does he think he's doing, right? He's just a doctor of medicine, a surgeon, and yet he's a minister also now, right? American Marriage Ministries, AMM. I'm a minister. Right? I went online. I became a minister. It took me about 5 minutes. And by the way, we're all ministers of God. All humans are ministers of God. And remember, a marriage is actually a legal agreement that requires a license. And anyone can marry you technically, but you got to have that legal thing. All right, Lucy. Hey, so glad I caught you live. Thanks, Lucy Ascanlan. Had Hashimoto's and it flipped to Graves with TSH. I've been 90% carnivore. Should I keep going? Go 100% and look at the foods on the goitrogenic list. Is really like, wait a minute. Pumpkin seeds, garbanzos, soybeans, wheat, kamut, spelt, barley, bulgur, rye, almonds, cashew, pine nuts, peanuts, walnuts, all of that. Yes, go carnivore. You got to go carnivore, Lucy Scanlon. Ashran. I am, what am I doing next week? I don't know my next week's schedule is, Ashran. I'm around. Miss T is going to go back to Nice, And it's one of our favorite places. Nice is so nice. We're looking to get a little. I always say, let's just get an Airbnb and have a place. But love the people there in Nice. They're so nice. All right, where am I at? What have I've been missing? Where am I missing? Got to get down to mine. Let's see. I got my YouTube, Facebook, loving the day every single day. Good morning, Raghu Ram. I think the hernia will heal itself. Susan, thank you. I love you. Michael Selly, if you think you need proof, consider looking in the mirror. Michael Selly. Faith in cabbage. I thought cabbage saves me. Now cabbage wants to make you cabbage, right? You want to be vegetables will make you vegetable. I know this seems like crazy, but eat the meat, become the master. I got some picture. Let's see if I can find the picture. I got to get back here. I got to get back. I was doing the interview. I was doing the interview with Zach on Animal for the Animal movie. It's going to be at Cannes Festival. It's about carnivore and how carnivore is kick ass. To me, is like, this is why I love SBG 2, right? Which is Bella and Max and Bella, but really, Emily, Raymond, Jeff, Todd, Rochelle. I mean, just so many amazing people. We're all doing this together. And Travis Doty is my super pilot that flies with Kiltz. I got a couple other pilots that fly with Kiltz. See, we're co-piloting life. None of us are doing this alone. At CNY, I'm not doing this alone. Bighorn Mountain Farms won the mighty meetup at in Riverton, Wyoming, Landers, Wyoming, and you got to go. It's crazy, amazing. I love for me, it's going to be Wagyu, fatty meat, salt water, faith, one meal a day. That is the best way you can ever do. And always, always, always have faith in who? God. And where is God? In the mirror. My good friend Ben Wu always likes to say, where's Ben? If you guys run into Ben, tell her I love her. She's amazing. She's a fine, amazing doctor. I teach bridge that requires patience, and a lot of love. I love it, Rosie Red. Stop measuring, keep it simple, do your get-ups, and keep moving every day. My brother Ray teaches me this every single day, and manifest the mission of life. So get up and go to work every day. Lucy Scanlon, let's see if I got any others that I missed here. Jeremy Schwimdog, awesome. Ashran, great to see you. Awesome, Lucy. I'm going to be in Adelaide, Australia for the Mighty Meetup there in November. I think it's about the November 25th. We'll get the exact date, but you got to be there with Kiltz. And there's so many people going to be there. It's going to be rock star material. And if you just want to learn about keto, carnivore, faith, and fasting, show up. Again, keto's good, carnivore is great. Faith is fantastic, and fasting is masterful. You and I are built to fast. That's what we are. We attract what we need. Champagne Wallace, always. You see, God will always deliver. And then you're going to go, wait a minute, God, I didn't ask for this. And God said, I gifted it to you. Hardship, strong ship. Life is built through hard. Gratitude. Dr. Nita, thank you talking me down from the ledge yesterday. Listen, we all get on the ledge. We're all here to help. And I'm here to help everyone, no matter where you go. There are infinite fertility practitioners. And maybe we have to lose the word doctor, right? The label. Fertility specialists. You are a fertility specialist. You can share the way. But only some people can actually inject or write prescriptions for some of these drugs, I guess. Royalty Yona, is that it? Royalty Yona. What with all the ups and downs of the process? Well, there are the ups and downs. This is just the nature of life. It's a sine wave. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. I love the roller coaster of life. That's what I say. But meditation, prayer, visualization, and support. The CNY Fertile Support Group, the CNY Fertile Support Team. That's what this is all about. Talking me down. Anidra, you are my sister, and we love you, and we're all doing this together. carnivore journey. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz, and all. Have a blessed, awesome day. And we're all working to become the very best fertilizer. That's it. Rockstar Dr. Kiltz, Johan, Raja the King. Your thoughts on the day on dry fasting? A couple of days of dry fasting are good. I don't chow down the water. I drink less water. I typically eat one meal a day at night. That's basically the way I recommend. And the word is the way. And so every word you create creates the evolution of your life. All it is. I am so blessed and lucky every single day. The word is the way. Absolutely. God's work every day. Dry fasting, 2 to 3 days, 1 to 2 days, 2 to 3 days, but because your body makes water, you know that. So fat, adipose tissue is the fuel for the mitochondria, ATP, to make ATP, acetyl-CoA, and it also fat makes ketone bodies in the liver, which circulate to every cell of your body, and they're going from acetyl-CoA, beta-hydroxybutyrate, back to acetyl-CoA and to make to ATP in every cell of your body. Your body needs so much acetyl-CoA, and it's not glucose. Glucose must be converted to fat in the liver or you die. You see, the job of the liver is to take all the amino acids and amino acids and sugars you eat and make fat via insulin in the liver. That's the job of the liver. And then it makes VLDL, very low density lipoproteins, meaning that there's a lot of fat in those VLDLs that travel everywhere to provide fat. Sugar, glucose is not the energy of your body. Sorry, no way. Glucose is just another glycosylating agent. Look up glycosylation. I know I got it here somewhere. I got it here. Hold on. Patrick's here. All right, I got a meeting in 2 minutes. Look up the glycobiome, glycobiology. You don't know much about glycobiology. You think the microbes control you. They do because you give them too much food. Take away the plants and add the fat. Add the fat and kill the microbes. Now you'll be the strongest you can ever be. The caveman was a rock star. Sarah Spacklin, awesome. To all he ate was meat. The word is the way. Always the word. And the meme machine is your meme. See, never, ever, 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 ever think negative about yourself or anyone else, because when you do, you actually create the feeling of negativity. All you need to do is, I feel fine. Oh, I got this hernia that feels fine. Then I put my leg up on to help it down. So surgery in about 4 weeks. Snowboarding. Yep, I love snowboarding. Will there be a meetup in Vail? Maybe, Kay. I should do a meetup in Vail. Absolutamundo. Rahman, Michael Singer has been a wonderful inspiration for my mortal egotistic mind. I will check him out. Maybe I have already. Michael Singer. I have actually read Michael Singer. Yes. And if you don't know Jake Thomas, he's a rock star. He's got a picture of ego and kind of getting rid of ego, and he's got a hangman. But I think it should be a cross with Jesus, because that's what we're doing. The suffering is crucifix. I think I got this. Oh, I'll get this over there, right? Michael Singer. Have read him. Yes, I have. I got to remind. The untethered soul. Now you reminded me, Michael. Thank you, Rahman. And listen, we are lionesses and lions, no longer pigs, cows, and sheep. You see, we've been conscripted to eat the plants and be the peasants. And then you become a soldier, slave, prisoner of life. Done with that. The master meal is meat. And I know you think, oh, no. All right, I got to run. I love you guys, gals, everyone. My lioness brothers and sisters, Esther, joining late. You're here. You got to do the work. Get to work, my brothers and sisters. Nick, Keystone, Esther, Murphy's Workshop. Love you. Adios.